Here we go. Here's our Lucas Oil race recap. This is fun. A three-rider shootout for the whole shot between Ferrandis, Webb, and Roczen. They give it to Roczen. Jeff Emig would like to argue that. Roczen would then go to the inside and fully establish the lead here. Then Ferrandis almost went down. Yeah.
That was really close. I didn't quite catch how far out of control he was there. But meanwhile, you've got Tomac making the move.
And Tomac would keep moving. He would get around Webb here for third. And while Roczen and Ferrandis were up front, at one point we saw a heater lap from Tomac no one could match, but then this.
And then this, Tomac just gets the front and rear tire out of line, catches some of those marbles and dirt clods, and lays the Kawasaki down.
Leaving these two, Roczen and Ferrandis, alone in the battle for the lead, and Ferrandis sees an opportunity.
Yeah, just gets to the inside right here and blocks out Roczen. Same place where Tomac overtook Craig.
So there it is, Dylan Ferrandis to the lead. He'd pull away from their final margin of victory, even with some showboating on the final lap. Ends up being 12 seconds. Roczen would finish in the number 2 spot, and Webb would hold on for third. Tomac never really recovered after that crash. He would finish 4th. Craig and Schock 5th and 6th. Hartranft 7th. Surratt 8th. Good job with the privateer. Anstey 9th, and Vogel rounds out the top 10. Rodbell was just behind them. But let's go back to Moto 1. It's your Lucas Oil race recap. Here are problems for Jet Lawrence early.
It didn't seem like anything. Got a little sideways, catches a little mud, goes down, loses his visor. Uh-oh. Now, another rider goes down in front of him and causes his problem. He almost goes over the bars, sets him way outside of the top 20.
Cooper was not immune to trouble. First, a rider almost goes down in front of him, very similar to what happened to Lawrence, and then this next mistake, it was almost all done.
Yeah, this is with just a couple of laps to go, and that happened within about 3 turns of each other, where the heart rate jumps all the way, but he gets that checkered flag and takes that 25 points for the win.
6th Moto win of the year for him. Here's the final lap. Lawrence, one more pass. Jared Fry doing everything he can to get him back.
Lawrence trying to put on a championship comeback here in Moto 1 at Hangtown. It was a rough one, but to come back to the 8th position is a great ride.
Woo! A little more drama than I think anyone expected today. Here's your guaranteed rate results. Hampshire, Hunter Lawrence, top 3. Shimoda Bolin, top 5. Kitchen, Varese, Lawrence, Fry, Schwartz round out the top 10. First start crash changed everything. There's Ferrandis dragging Cody Schock's bike. There's Schock down and injured. A couple other riders in the back, including Freddie Noren. And look, this is
so
Ferrandis.
he was stopped. He had to stop to get Schock's bike, like handlebars, out of his swing arm area. Meanwhile, Roczen
was gone up front. He ends up hurting his foot. We heard it's not broken, but he didn't finish the moto. That would actually cost Roczen 2nd in the series standings. Up front, Christian Craig passed Cooper Webb. Webb passed him back.
Yeah, Webb makes an aggressive move here, and it looks like he had what it took to win the moto, and then Tomac comes alive. And with this pass, Eli Tomac puts himself in the position to win the overall.
But then this, Ferrandis gets Max Anstey for 4th, and if he can get to 3rd, he'll win the overall for the day, and here's the pass on Christian Craig.
Just squeaks by the outside of his teammate, and that puts him up to 3rd. He had no idea, after being that far back, that he'd even have a shot at it.
Well, he assumed Roczen was up front. Roczen wasn't even in the race after crashing. Meanwhile, Tomac wins the Moto. Not enough for the overall with 4-1 Moto scores. This is the guaranteed rate results from the Moto you just watched. Craig 4th, Anstey 5th. That's a season best. Hartranft 6th. Surratt, I think, was 8th in both motos, and Bryson Gardner, privateer to California, Wageman, bunch of privateers on the top 10. Here's our race recap. Here's the drama moment. As Jet goes down early while pursuing Max Bolin, and then he would drop to about 13th place, which would not have been enough to win the title, especially because Justin Cooper was charging.
Well, Cooper goes around the outside of the rookie here, Varese. Stays a little lower on this tabletop, pulls the tear off as he goes by, and then has a clear track.
So Cooper is free to win the moto, and here's the comeback charge that Jet Lawrence needed. A couple of passes right here.
Yeah, 2 spots at once, and would just keep chipping away at it. And it was a difficult moto. Gets past Varese right here. would love to have gone out and won the Moto, but the fact that he rallied for a third just shows the type of fitness and determination, skill that he has.
And there it is, the second Moto win, combined with the first Moto win overall for Cooper. But Jet Lawrence finishing this Moto in third behind Joe Shimoda, that will be enough to win the title. And it was so fun to watch these two battle all year long. Don't forget, the beginning of the year, we had 6 winners in the first 6 rounds. Shout out to riders like Hampshire and Swole and Jeremy Martin. They were also in the fight all year long as well.